Hey Leo, welcome to your reading. Now I have shuffled the deck, but I haven't cut it yet. And keep in mind, roles can be reversed, and always use wisdom when doing so. Okay, for Leo Spirit. Still trying to figure out where to put these cards. Okay. Ooh. Uh-huh. Present. Wow, this is an interesting energy. You've been taking stock in the past, in the recent past, and probably the last like maybe 3 to 6 months, you've been taking real stock of your life, of your energy, of your mind, of your emotions, just in every sense of the word. You've been trying to reflect and implement changes and reflect and implement changes, and you're just going at it like you're really trying to change something. I'll get more on this. This is an interesting reading. The current energy you're in, though, is pleasure, the sun, and satiety. Be surrounded by people that make you happy. You can feel emotionally satisfied, like you've reached a point where like everything and everyone in your life, it feels good, but I just, hang on, spirits. Oh, this is going to be one of those readings. Okay. Look at the future energy. Okay, overall. Ah, that's what it is. Yeah, you guys are focusing on the people and the things that bring you emotional fulfillment at this point, at this time, going after it. But there could be an ending. It's almost like you go after something, but then there's this ending to it. And it's like you realize in the future that this was all along what was supposed to happen. And because of that, yeah, like a relationship's just finished, or like, yeah, there's something. Ooh, okay, I've got an energy coming through, or I'm just going to go into it. Some of you are with someone while focused on someone else. And I feel like if you're still caught up on an ex, but you're with someone, that someone won't put up with it for much longer. It's gonna collapse. For others of you who aren't in a relationship, it's kind of like you're tying up loose ends, like you're cutting out people from your life that you've recognized are toxic, but I don't get this painful aspect to it. It's kind of like bittersweet. I don't feel like, oh, this is terrible, you're cutting out these crazy people. Like, but it's bringing you, joy. This is so confusing. I'm so sorry. There's multiple energies coming in, so spirit, just clear the energy. For the highest good, the Leo Collective, give us some insight into the past. Ooh. First chakra, yep. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, something in the past that you've... Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay. This past situation, all right. It looks like it was something to do with either a relationship or a relationship that could have improved your quality of life financially, emotionally, but there was some sort of anxiety there. And this could be what it's talking on. It's, yeah, if it is in regards to a relationship, being focused on that person, it's going to cause this current relationship to end. If it's you still caught up on an ex, I would say definitely release it now, or you are releasing it now, I think. For some of you, you might not be, and if that's the case, you'll probably still be in this energy, um, trying to sort everything out, but it's ruled by the energy of futility. That's telling me that you're someone that's very good at structuring things, like maybe like financial planning or stocks, business, property. It's almost like you're the sort of person with a portfolio or someone who's good at that sort of stuff. And it's kind of like you're trying everything you can, everything you know, everything, like pulling on all your resources in your kingdom to no avail. But now there's a sense of like coming together. There's a shift in focus because that thing caused you so much anxiety. It's because you were going at it and you weren't relenting. You were just constantly going and going and going. And Spirit saying there was too much fire. It got burnt to the ground. So I'm getting that it may not have worked out. All right, let's get the present. Rest and rejuvenation. Yep, that's what that card is. It's letting your emotional, like your nervous system, rest from whatever this was that you were just relentlessly going towards or trying to manifest. Spirit saying, just take a breath, just stop and go within. Heal yourself. Don't focus on the value of the money or the value of this or that, because that door, I feel like, was a possibility, but it didn't occur. Let's see if we can get any more present. Nope, we're going over here. No, we're not. We're going here. Enchantment. Connections. Restoration. Enchantment connections. Yeah, this is definitely like connecting to yourself. I feel like because you were too busy trying to rule something in the past, like your life or this situation, you've caused something to happen that caused anxiety. Like, because the first chakra, that's all about like relationships, being in the physical realm, everything on paper has to look good. But because you were too busy focused on the paper, metaphorically and literally, you've neglected the self, and Spirit's trying to get you to reconnect to the self, to end this. There's some sort of emotional pain, some sort of emotional loop that's under the surface that you're ignoring. And Spirit saying you need to go within. Some of you are already doing this. If you are, keep going, Leo. But yeah, definitely need a big need to really connect with yourself and take stock about how you feel within, how you maneuver in the world, how you react to the world. To figure all of that out, you've got to go within. So meditative practices. Even some guided meditations on YouTube, there's plenty of them. Okay, future. Anything, Spirit, anything else? Awareness. Believe, awareness. Oh, okay. Trouble and meditation. I told you. Yeah. It's saying that, yeah, whatever this caused you a lot of pain, and it's kind of like somebody trying to reach out and being rejected, but Spirit saying that the pain that you're feeling can be understood and avoided if you meditate, if you go within. Believe, awareness, trouble, meditation. It's saying that you'll have awareness when you see trouble, and you'll be able to go into a meditative state to figure it out. Crystal clear. Like, you really need to focus on meditating and taking care of your mental health, your emotional health, maybe even reach out to a professional, I don't know. But Aeon, Wealth, Queen of Swords, whatever this is that you're trying to go after, if it's for you, it'll be for you. Don't try and push. If you try and push, Spirit's going to shut it down in a way that'll make it very obvious to you that this wasn't for you, because in the future you've got the Aeon, Wealth, and Queen of Swords. The Aeon with the 10 of Pentacles, that tells me an ending that is destined to happen. So don't hold on to the past. Look inwards, and that'll give you the key on how to move into the future without having any more troubles or investing in energy where you get nothing back. The overall energy is the awareness, yeah. And the fact that you've got awareness here, this is the awareness card. You'll have an awareness that of either this thing wasn't for you, or the way you went about it wasn't healthy. There's something to that. And not that you're an unhealthy person or you're a bad person, Leo. It's just that futility, Empress, Emperor, Knight of Wands, yeah, it's all action. It's too much action and not enough reflection. The Emperor and the Knight of Wands have so much red and yellow because those are the fire elements. Those are the action elements. Yellow is will, fire. Red is first chakra. That's why he's got like a red chakra. It's all focused on the material, not enough on the spiritual, the energetic, and I mean within yourself, not with the circumstance, not with the other people, person, you. Your energy, your this and that has to be focused on. Spirit really is really strongly emphasizing that. Under the deck you have consequences. Yeah, I would definitely start taking stock of where you are internally and make sure that you're not perhaps like reacting to things in an unhealthy way or going about things in an unhealthy way. Okay, I'm going to get more. Clarify, Spirit, clarify for Leo. Ooh. Any more messages for Leo? home. What about that? Please clarify, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't go within and figure this out, Spirit's saying if this situation continues, emotionally you'll shut off, but I don't see the actions shutting off. And if that occurs, there's a chance that all of your hard work, all the things that you've built, and all the things you've accumulated, the energy, the happiness, all of that will be taken from. And I don't mean that to scare you or anything. All Spirit is saying is just rest and rejuvenate. It'll give you almost like an enchanted sort of energy, and it'll help you connect to your intuition. And not so that you can continue on with this, but so that you can focus on yourself, because your intuition will show you which way to move, because this is a dead end. And if you don't let it go, whatever this is, the Spirit's going to force it, because you've got the Sun and the Ten of Cups. That's an ending. That's an ending of emotions, of an emotional journey with something completely. And the Aeon with the wealth and the Queen of Swords is telling me that in the near future, yeah, it's destined to end. So let it go, because if you don't, it will be ripped away from you and you'll be left hurting. You'll be like, oh, that hurt when you ripped that away, universe. Now what? Now I've got nothing. But Spirit's saying, no, that was never going to be for you. Rest and rejuvenate. There's something blessed that's for you, but this is like a test. And if you don't pass it, it'll have to be brought back around and you'll miss this chance. Whatever this is, if it's like a job, let it go because there's a better job. If it's a relationship, let them go because there's something better. But you holding on, Spirit's going to rip it away in a bad way, because then everything you've gathered, your home, your resources, all of that will be stripped and taken away and eroded. So definitely go within, Leo. Do some meditative practices or just self-reflection. Like, even if it's just researching, I don't know, psychology or something, I don't know. But there's some sort of need to stop and really take account of what's going on inside of you, not outside. Anything that you can write down on paper to point to and say, this means I'm doing okay in life. Nothing outside of yourself dictates your wisdom, maturity, or your worth in any sense. So look within, because there's something that you're going to connect with if you do, that'll give you the piece to the puzzle to move on from this. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, Leo. I hope this helped. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll catch us in the next one. Blessed be.